Hello there, this is Warpath 1985 speaking. And have you ever had one of those moments in your life where you're kind of thinking to yourself, what happened to that character? In this situation, I'm personally wondering what happened to Major Bludd. Seriously, what happened to Major Bludd? Because when it comes to mainline stuff and general retail toys, Major Bludd, the closest thing you get to a update you can still buy right now is the Super 7 figure. Yeah, that's it. Because if I recall, I don't think you can still get the diecast minifigures. I don't think you can still get the classified version. I definitely know you still can't get this version here from 25th anniversary, which came out pretty much the same year where I was born in, which is, yeah, that's crazy. Once you realize that this figure is the same age as me. Also, what's crazy to me is that there's not really a definitive version of Major Bludd out there. The closest thing you could probably get to a definitive version of Major Bludd is probably the Massive Ice version. If you switch out the head for that Python Patrol version that came in the Python Patrol versus, I think it was Tiger Force Joe-Con multi-pack. I think it was it was Iron Grenadiers, I can't remember. It was one of them. Which sucks because Major Bludd is kind of one of my most favorite Cobra, I guess, side characters. Because he is important, but not really that important when it comes to G.I. Joe lore. Because if I recall, I think he died in the Marvel Comics or normal ARH series. But I'm not really sure about that. I definitely died in Resolute because that was one of the main things in Resolute that he was killed off. And his fate in the movie series, unknown. And fate in the cartoon series, also unknown because a lot of the characters other than Flint and Cobra Commander, we don't know what happened to. Because the only sequels we got to those series was the IDW comics that I think were canceled because IDW lost the license. But other than that, the figure is okay. My major problem with this figure is that many other Major Bloods that exclusively are Major Bludd figures, you can't articulate the robot arm. The only figure that I can positively think of that can do this is most likely the classified version. But like all Major Bloods, he does come with his backpack with rockets and etc. Comes with 4, 1 for the backpack, 1 for the pistol. I'm not taking out the ones in the backpack because those are legitimate pain to get long. The actual, I guess, were inside the backpack or on the backpack, hooked onto. I'm trying to focus in, but it's too small. Yeah, I think it's too small. Unless, can I get it focused in? Yeah, it's too small. How about now? That works. It's a tiny little baby rocket. That's kind of the main reason why he lost his arm, because he fired this thing once and it blew off his arm. If I remember from his bio. There's another accessory that's attached to his neck that is removable if you take off his head. His little dog tag collection. And if you want to know, his helmet does not come off. That's exclusively a Joe-Con thing. Because Jokan, his home is Rios, I believe, from the Cobra officer, Star General figure thing, whatever. Other than that, I like to express the articulation, but the articulation is not much. Some like hand rotations, not even 90 degrees. Some like a pretty good like ball joints at the waist. Horrible legs. The legs are like, you hear that? Ooh. Again, I really want them to continue on the retro collection because I really want them to do redos of Major Bludd and all those other characters we didn't like get redos, because this figure really needs an update. Don't Zappers, the closest thing we got was the 6-inch figure, and that's entirely out of skull from 118 stuff that a lot of people in the G.I. Joe community collect. And the Super 7 figure is very, very cartoony, since it is just based on the cartoon and doesn't really fit in. Like, I had like the Super 7 Cobra Bat, and it barely fits in. Oh no. Ooh, that's gonna suck for me to put back in. Oh, that sucks. But yeah. Do I recommend this figure a little bit? I recommend it for like a anybody who wants a Major Bludd, because it is pretty good. I'm gonna try to fix that while putting it on. It's a pretty good figure, but other than that, it's kind of meh. Especially because this figure only has a couple new parts. I believe the calves, the feet, and the let's see, the arm in general. The right arm that has the robotic robot arm, and a head. And I believe the helmet. I believe the helmet is exclusive to this figure. Dog tags and dog tags well are exclusive to this figure. No, technically this version of Major Bludd, technically it's hard to really explain, but everything else is a reuse from Zartan, like weird enough, especially told with like let's see, the belt there, whereas it goes tiny little skull. Just zoom in. Like a tiny little baby skull. Which is more or less a Zartan thing than a Major Bludd thing. But other than that, this is Warpath 1985 signing out. I guess like and subscribe, comment how do you feel about this figure too, because it's there, it exists. It's a pretty good figure if you want like Major Bludd figure, but if you're wanting a good G.I. Joe figure, I guess try and hunt down for Joe Con figure, but that thing is super expensive, so I don't know. You kinda like shit out of luck. Bye.